So it's a lot of movement for me this offseason. The decision of moving with a potentially different shoe brand, but also the decision to change teams.
News is shaking up the WNBA world and could completely change the future of the Indiana Fever. With Caitlin Clark's historic arrival, it seems the team is ready to make even more surprising moves. And one of them might involve NaLyssa Smith's departure. But the big question that's keeping all fans anxious is, who will arrive to form this new Fever era alongside Clark? And what if I told you that one of the league's most versatile players has already shown interest in being part of this project? Satu Sabally, the star who has been revolutionizing the WNBA with impressive averages of 18.6 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 4.4 assists, might be heading to Indiana. And the most interesting part? She herself has already given signals about this.
Yeah, so I'll be a free agent this year, and oh my God, I feel like this is just super exciting, so yeah.
If you're a WNBA fan and want to understand how this move could completely transform the league, hit the bell and subscribe to the channel. Today we're going to break down all the details of this possible transfer that's making the league buzz. The Indiana Fever is at a decisive moment in its history. Caitlin Clark's arrival is already a historic milestone for the franchise, but the changes don't stop there. The team's management knows they need to build a roster not just to compete, but to protect their new investment. And when we talk about protecting Caitlin Clark, we're not exaggerating. The rookie will enter her second season with enormous pressure on her shoulders, and everyone knows that league veterans will want to test her limits again. That's why every Fever move at this moment is crucial. The first big change is already taking shape: NaLyssa Smith's likely departure. The on-court incompatibility between Smith and Clark became evident last season, and the Fever needs to make tough decisions if they really want to build a title-contending team. But this is where a piece that could change the whole game comes in: Satu Sabally. As an unrestricted free agent for next season, Sabally has the freedom to choose her destination, and some signs point to Indiana being her next home. Let's be direct. The partnership between NaLyssa Smith and Caitlin Clark didn't reach its expected potential. Fever fans noticed this throughout the season. While Clark needs space to operate, whether in the pick and roll or drives, Smith occupies areas that would need to be free for the game to flow. This overlap of spaces has hindered the offensive dynamics that the team desperately needs. The dismissal of coach Christy Sides is another clear sign that the Fever is seeking a new direction. The arrival of Stephanie White as the new head coach shows that the franchise wants to implement a more modern and dynamic system that maximizes Clark's talent and creates more game opportunities. And this is where we reach the crucial point. The Fever needs players who not only complement Clark's game but can also protect her on the court. With Smith likely leaving the team, space opens up for a piece that could completely transform the team's dynamics. When we look at Satu Sabally's profile, it seems we're describing the ideal partner for Caitlin Clark. Let's analyze why this partnership makes so much sense. First, the numbers don't lie. In 2023, Sabally had her best WNBA season, with impressive averages of 18.6 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 4.4 assists. But beyond the statistics, it's her playing style that really stands out. Unlike Smith, Sabally has the unique ability to space the floor while still being effective near the basket. And it's not just about talent. Sabally has already shown admiration for Clark's game.
Obviously, it's annoying because there were way too many Caitlin fans in our but like, it just kudos because it's amazing to see so many people in women's basketball jerseys. It's amazing to see the excitement and the joy that comes out of that. So
a crucial aspect that needs to be highlighted is Sabally's defensive versatility. She can defend multiple positions, something essential when you have a point guard like Clark who needs to focus her energy on offense. This ability to be a defensive anchor while contributing offensively is exactly what the Fever is looking for. Moreover, Sabally comes from a season where she was named to the All-WNBA First Team and received the Most Improved Player award. This shows that she's at the peak of her career and still has potential to grow, just like Clark. Under Stephanie White's command, this duo could be devastating. White is known for her modern offensive system that privileges spacing and off-ball movement, characteristics that both Clark and Sabally master. Although Sabally seems to be the ideal choice, The Fever has other interesting options in the free agency market that deserve our attention. Let's analyze two alternatives that could also contribute in different ways. Natasha Howard emerges as an experienced and tested option. As a former Defensive Player of the Year and WNBA champion, she would bring that baggage that every young team needs. The issue is that, despite her valuable experience, Howard has been showing a decline in her recent performance. Still, her veteran presence and defensive knowledge could be valuable in protecting Clark on the court. And there's also a wild card that few are talking about: Janelle Salayoun. At just 23 years old, this French wing has been impressing in European basketball. Currently playing for Famiglia Schio in Italy, Salayoun has averages of 17.8 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists in EuroLeague Women. Her youth and versatility could create a dynamic and lasting duo with Clark. But let's be honest, when we compare all options, Sabally's profile continues to stand out. She offers the perfect combination of youth and experience, plus a proven track record in the WNBA. Her ability to defend multiple positions, space the floor, and create plays makes her the ideal candidate to form this new era of the Fever alongside Clark. And here we need to pause to understand the phenomenon that Caitlin Clark has become in her rookie season. The numbers are simply impressive: 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. But it's not just statistics. Clark redefined what it means to be a rookie in the WNBA. Leading the league in assists and breaking historical records with 3,007 assists in a single season and an impressive 19 assists in a single game, she proved she's far beyond being just a media sensation. The Rookie of the Year award was just the cherry on top in a season that transformed the WNBA. And when we talk about transformation, the numbers don't lie. The WNBA saw a stratospheric increase of 93% in ticket sales compared to the previous year. The Fever? An almost surreal growth of 1,300%. ESPN recorded a 170% jump in game viewership. Clark didn't just play basketball, she revolutionized the market. The arrival of Stephanie White as the new head coach adds another layer of optimism. Coming from a brilliant season with the Connecticut Sun, where she was named Coach of the Year in 2023, White brings exactly the kind of leadership that the Fever needs. Her ability to develop young talent and implement modern systems could be the key to unlocking not just Clark's potential, but that of the entire roster. The Indiana Fever is at a crossroads that could define its future in the WNBA. With Caitlin Clark's arrival, Nalissa Smith's likely departure, and the possibility of adding Satu Sabally, we are potentially witnessing the formation of one of the league's most exciting duos. The Fever's decision goes far beyond simply replacing a player. It's about building a team that can not only compete immediately, but also protect and maximize their investment in Clark. And when we analyze all available pieces, Sabally seems to be the one that best completes this puzzle. Imagine a team where Clark has the space she needs to create, with a versatile partner who can both relieve defensive pressure and contribute offensively. A duo where both players are young, talented, and with potential to grow together. Under Stephanie White's command, this team could not only compete but really fight for a title. The message is clear: the Indiana Fever isn't just building a team, it's building a winning project. And if Sabally really wears the Fever's colors next season, we might be witnessing the beginning of a new dynasty in the WNBA. If you like this analysis, leave your like and comment below. Which other player do you think could be a good addition alongside Caitlin Clark? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not miss any WNBA news.